Hi everyone, I'm Nia. Today we're exploring the early history of St. Vincent and the incredible people who first called this island home, the Kalinago, often known as the island Caribs. Their story shaped everything that came after, including the rise of the Black Caribs, or Garifuna. Let's dive in. The Kalinago were skilled navigators who traveled across the Caribbean Sea in long wooden canoes. They originally came from South America, settling on islands like Dominica, Grenada, and eventually St. Vincent. They chose St. Vincent for a reason. The island is volcanic, which means the soil is rich and perfect for farming. The forests, rivers, and coastline provided everything they needed: food, fresh water, and protection. They lived in small villages, grew cassava and sweet potatoes, fished in the turquoise waters, and crafted tools and weapons from wood, stone, and shell. The Kalinago was strong, proud, and deeply connected to the land. Kalinago life was centered around family and community. Villages were led by chiefs, and everyone played a role. Men were skilled fishermen and builders, crafting fast canoes that could travel between islands. Women planted crops, prepared cassava bread, and cared for the home. The Kalinago were also famous for their craftsmanship. They made baskets, pottery, and powerful bows and arrows. They painted their bodies with natural dyes, especially red ruku, which protected their skin from the sun. Spiritually, they believed the natural world was alive. The forests, rivers, mountains, and even storms had meaning. Their traditions were passed down through stories, music, and ceremonies. In the 1600s, something happened that changed St. Vincent forever. European slave ships sometimes crashed near the island, or enslaved Africans escaped and found refuge here. Instead of being captured again, these Africans were welcomed by the Kalinago. Over time, they intermarried and formed a new, powerful community, the Black Caribs, known today as the Garifuna. They combined African traditions with Kalinago language, farming, music, and seafaring skills. This created a rich, unique culture found nowhere else in the world. When European empires arrived, first the French, then the British, they tried to take control of St. Vincent. But the Black Caribs fiercely protected their land. They knew every river, mountain path, and hidden bay. Their unity made them one of the strongest indigenous African groups in the Caribbean. For decades, they resisted colonization, negotiating, fighting, and protecting their homeland. Their courage became legendary. Even though the Black Caribs were eventually exiled by the British in 1797, their descendants, the Garifuna, survive today in Belize, Honduras, Guatemala, Nicaragua, the United States, and right here in St. Vincent. Their culture, their language, their music, their food, and their spirit are still alive and strong. It's an incredible story of survival, identity, and pride. Thanks for joining me. There's so much more to explore about St. Vincent and our amazing history. See you in the next one.